everybody, CW here. I'll make a quick video and a shout out to a really great company. A couple weeks ago, if you're keeping up, I'm out of context here because I got videos so far out. You may not have seen it yet. I did a couple of shorts, I know, but I picked up a Thompson Center 14-inch 6mm TCU barrel. And I'm really having fun with it. I don't believe the videos come out of me shooting it yet. I think that's still upcoming for you guys. But this is going to come out first. I looked online. I needed dies. I looked online. I found a set of dies from a Thompson Center set of dies. They're not made by Thompson Center. They're made by Durachrome, which was a Pacific company, which became Hornady, or Hornady bought them. So it's Pacific. If that'll come up and be focused for you, you can see Pacific Durachrome. And they were used. Found them on eBay. The guy wanted too much money for them. So I sent him a message. I told him, look, I can buy a brand new set of Hornadys for X number of dollars. And that's less than what you're asking for these used ones. Will you take X number of dollars? So he said, yeah, immediately. A matter of fact, I woke up in the morning and my account had been charged and the dies were mine. So worked out great. I got them in. They looked in pretty good shape. Durachrome are really good dies. If you find them and you have a caliber you need in dies and you find some Durachromes used for a good price, pick them up. They're good quality stuff. Really, really good quality stuff. So I got the dies, and just like I always do, I take them all apart, clean them all up. I put them in my ultrasonic cleaner, took everything apart, cleaned everything up. Everything was really good shape. What I didn't notice was the expander ball was actually cracked. And the second or third case that I resized, the decapping pin stuck in the case. And I said, oh boy, I must have a tight flash hole. Put it back together, next case, come out again. So I got looking closer. See if I can show you here. If it'll focus for us. I'm going to turn in the zoom. See the crack there? This is a collet style. See the slit in there? It's a collet style. So when this gets screwed on, the firing pin goes on. I'm sorry. The decapping pin goes in here and spreads that a little bit. And then when this goes on, it threads down. And it squeezes on that collet and pinches it and holds the decapping pin in. Well, because this is cracked, as soon as you squeeze it down, the crack opens up. So it's got no strength to hold that pin. Well, these are long ceased production dies. Their parts on them are pretty much non-existent unless you find somebody with some old stock. So I knew I was pretty much sunk. So I got a lot of sets of dies. So I just started taking dies apart to see what I could find. And there's a number of dies that use this same style, but the threads were different, or the diameter inside the pitch was different, or it was a headed pin instead of a collet style. You know, it had a head on it. So none of those things are going to work. I grabbed a new set of Hornady dies, the what do they call it? Custom grade dies, and it was a 6.5 diameter, so the diameter's wrong. I needed 243, but it threaded right on. The threads were the same. I said, okay. I put the pin in, threaded it on, grabbed it with a pair of pliers, couldn't pull it out. Okay, it's going to work. So I called up Hornady. Now this is last week, literally 4 or 5 days ago. Talked to a really nice guy on the phone. Got my credit card out. Told him this is what I bought. Pacifics. I know they're made before you guys had them. They're actually not even marked Hornady anywhere. So it was before you guys bought them. And they're actually Thompson Center marked dies, which only means Thompson Center bought them from Pacific and sold them out of their stores because they recommended these dies for their products. So I talked to him on the phone and told him what I needed. And he promptly told me that I'm not paying for nothing. And he's going to send me a couple expander balls. A couple decapping pins. Oh, he sent me different style. He sent me ones with heads. He sent me the ones with the heads, but that's okay. But a couple of expander balls and a couple of decapping pins. Now, the decapping pins I can use because I have the other dies. I have their dies for other calibers. And they're pretty much all the same, but they're actually a pretty nice expander ball. They're elliptical. They look like a bullet. So they really open up cases nicely. They're nicely polished. And as long as nothing's changed, yeah, there, it threads right on. So now I can take this die, I can put it back into use instead of using the universal. Put the decapping pin in there. This on top of here. Screw this down. Give it a good tight. That's ready for use, and that won't come out. That decapping pin won't come out. So a big strong shout out to Hornady, supporting products that they didn't even have anything to do with, but they bought the company out, and they supported the company. They supported us as reloaders, and they provided some parts for a pretty much defunct set of dies that were otherwise going to be not able to get to decap. You would have had to use a universal. So the dies were still usable, but what a great thing. Didn't pay anything I wanted to. I expected to, but they sent it right out to me. No questions asked. I got it in a couple days. Hornady Manufacturing. Where are they? There they are. Awesome. Awesome. Phone numbers are in the reloading manuals. On the dies. You can get a hold of them easy. Just a phone call. No wait, no nothing. So just a really good shout out to a company that provided me with some great service. Fast, immediate, put me back in business. Fixed a set of dies that were otherwise going to be useless for decapping. So that's it. Just a quick video for a great product, great customer service. God bless everybody. CW out.